And it will be a scrum feed for the Mauritians. At the Under-20 Bats Trophy in Nairobi, very, very strong performance from the Tunisians to finish 5th.
Quick start by Mauritius. They lose the ball in the contact, but the referee is not having 20 sides that played in Kenya last week.
Long ball out wide by Romeo Gallet, doesn't find anyone. It finds grass, is well recycled by Cedric Dortmund. Tackled, very strong tackle there by the Tunisians. And the ball has been turned over. It is Osama Baya with the ball in hand. And now out to Ziyad Rajruma, who carries it into contact. Referee says ball is open, turnover has been completed.
Yeah, Tunisia is going to be very physical because Mauritius lack that physicality. So Tunisia is putting in hard tackles.
Back to the blind side, and that's a very, very beautiful offload in contact for the first try of the game, scored by Ziyad Rajruma. It is Tunisia 5, Mauritius 0. What a beautiful try that was.
Yeah. And need to be supporting the tackle at all times because Tunisia can round half. First try was perhaps the beginning of the what would probably be floodgates for Tunisia.
Very good reception from Mauritius. Strong carry to hoist Romain Rivaland into the air, and he moves forward, carrying the ball into contact. The player on the ball, Rivaland needs to release the ball. And Bahadina beat the youngster, earns the turnover for Tunisia, but that was a very, very strong kick and very skillful kick receipt there by the Mauritians, wasn't it?
Yeah, reminds us of Beast when he would hoist his players up for the kickoff reception.
Tendai Mtawarira, a prop who is very unfamiliar with this format of the game, the short chord 7s, but the skills are transferable between the chords, both 15s and 7s.
Few lineouts, it's mostly scrummages and penalties and open play. Very good lineout by Tunisia.
Short ball, what a line!
Textbook move
by Radwana Mami. That's a beautiful line. Linking up with Ziyad Rajruma, the try scorer for the first one. And Tunisia are over again, but that was a very, very beautiful line and a very sweet pass for him to hit it and extend Tunisia's lead to 12-0. Wow!
This is beautiful 7s from Tunisia. Simplicity, and the opening passages of the game had Mauritius with most of the possession. Tunisia weren't seeing the ball to add on a lot more points at present. Short kickoff, but a mistake by Tunisia. That is a knock-on at the 10, and so Mauritius will have the scrum feed contact area, and so they are putting in big tackles and contesting fiercely at the rucks. Some good play by Mauritius. They're able to keep the ball and they're moving it from touchline to touchline. Nice offload there. They're slowly breaking apart the Tunisian defense. This is some good strong running, but still Tunisia managed to get the man down. This is some very patient play by Mauritius, and it's looking good, but they need to gain more ground than they're presently doing. Slow ball.
Yeah, that's illegal. You cannot kick the ball out of the ruck.
We'll opt to scratch rather than go for the line out and look for territory. And again, they're moving it down the line. They've opted for contact, which might be a mistake, as they've been found out at the breakdown area. But they still have the ball, and boot was put to ball. And there was a knock on there. I think that was a mistake by Mauritius. They should have continued with their build-up. But they put a kick through.
That should be the last play of the first half.
Referee doesn't seem to have heard the hooter.
That should be the last play of the first half. Yes, it is.
Yes, and
it will be half-time.
Half-time, and Tunisia leading 14-0.
Yeah.
And they might end up meeting Uganda.
Romain Gallet to restart the second half. Well gathered by Adel Barry. Adel Barry is an under-20 youngster for the Tunisian side. Well recycled there onto the backs, but then it is fumbled by Radwen Hamani. There's some space on the outside. That looked like a forward pass, and yes, it is called back by center referee Stefan. Mauritius to feed.
Close the gap and make it easier for them to get back into the game.
An infringement at the scrum there by the Tunisians. With ball in hand is Xavier Charou. He goes to the corner but runs out of real estate and is into touch. It's going to be a line out fit for the Tunisians.
Pushed into touch. Tunisia again, beautiful line
smooth
out,
line out.
and they opt to look for territory. They've kicked the ball down the pitch. It's collected at the halfway line.
By Etienne Ferrer, the captain. Etienne Ferrer will straighten, cuts and sends a fend out to his opposite man, loses the ball in contact there.
Yeah, referee adjudged it as a knock-on. Players haven't heard the whistle. Okay, now they've heard the whistle and we're coming back. And again, Mauritius has handed possession over to Tunisia.
They upset Uganda in the 5th, 6th place playoff match, and I'm very excited to see some of them here in the senior squad for the 7s. They came straight from Nairobi to Kampala, and their team joined them here. And now let's see what this team that is...
down, Tunisia, Mauritius forced a penalty against Tunisia, but that was on their own put-in. Will they be able to do the same on Tunisia's put-in?
Very good fit there by Tunisia. They shuffle the ball wide onto Ahmed Baya. He puts the ball in one hand, he's looking for that offload, doesn't find it, takes the ground. Players need to roll away. Quick restart. And now, Ramed Hamani cuts back inside, finds Usema Baya. Usema Baya, straight ball wide to Ruhuma. There's an overlap of 2 men against 1. Tunisia surely should be able to score this one, but the cross-covering tackle is complete. Offloads the ball in contact, it's open play and turned over by the Mauritians. Very good defense against the Tunisians.
Yeah, excellent scramble defense from Mauritius, turned over possession, and now they have the ball. They have less numbers, but we've seen in previous games where a team is down by 1 player and they still score. Mauritius slowly...
Oh! That looked like it was always going to be a dangerous pass and a dangerous tackle there, but...
yeah, they were fortunate that the Tunisian player came from a way offside position, but that was a hospital pass nonetheless.
Sami Mansi penalized.
He had been on the pitch previously, came off, now has gone back on. And they've opted for a line out to get out of their 22, a very smart choice. And they will have a line out on the 10.
Very good line out throw by Mauritius.
Disrupted
but one
by Tunisia.
By Tunisia.
Possession.
Possession has been turned over. Tunisians are in attack mode now. They have the lead, but they can put the final nail in the coffin with this play. Loose ball by Hussein Kalfi. Into touch. Now it's a line out for Mauritius. They take a long one. But that was very, very smart by Adel Barry.
Intercepted.
And now Usama Baya. He has 2 men on his outside. It's a foot race. 1v1 situation. Tries to look for the fan, Mr. Adel Barry, and loses the ball in contact. Mauritius have defended strongly here. Of African Sevens action here at Chadon Rugby Club. But let's get the final scrum of this match, of the final match of the first round.
And once again, Mauritius have won a penalty at the scrum. They will just be scoring a try for pride. They don't want to come out of this game with 0 points. Some nice running by Quentin Noel. Won a penalty. And it's a quick, the referee has
quick restart.
Back from the
but you need to take your mark. Someone's going to the bin for sure here, I think. For cynical play, I think. Oh, some caution there for Quentin Noel. Yeah, and possession is turned over. That was a bit of unnecessary contest at the breakdown. Tunisia, all they have to do is quick tap that ball, send it into touch. But is that decision that they are going to do? They are going.
They're going for points.
For more points.
They know they need the points. They know these points are not enough to get them a good ranking. So they want to use the last moments of the game.
I can't believe what Adem Grammy has just done. He hands the ball, free possession, into the hands of Alexis Mara. Alexis Mara will sprint in the middle to score Mauritius' consolation try, but that's unbelievable from
very, very strange from Tunisia. And they have reduced their points difference even more to land them an even worse ranking than they were in previously. But Zimbabwe will breathe a sigh of relief because the points difference is still inferior to theirs. So Zimbabwe will comfortably go through as the best loser.
Adem Grammy is a very lucky man there. That foul after jumping on from the bench. That turnover possession is not something you'd love to do when you're